Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Cameron, thank you so much for joining. I saw your story a little bit earlier. I'd like to get to know you a little bit more. I think we maybe come from a similar background, maybe not, but worked in a similar industry, that's for sure. So I'm in hell. I'm actually at St. Helens Slaughterhouse in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where they literally unalive mother cows. They put them down this chute, and then they bring them up a little ramp, and they put them in a knockbox, and they execute them. So it's really terrible what they do to these poor mother cows. Hey, Mel and Steve, thank you guys so much for joining. You motivated me to get this going today. I just saw your stream and I was like, I gotta get out there. Made it happen. And I'm with awesome Jenny McQueen. She's starting her first live here as well to motivate everyone else out there to get out there, put the cameras on these disgusting hellholes. These facilities stink. I can't even explain to you. It's plus 35, I think, today. And that doesn't even include the humidity, and it absolutely reeks out here. It's in my nose, it's in my mouth. It's absolutely disgusting. And we already had a triggered slaughterhouse worker. He's security. We got dropped off just over here where that car is. And he came up to us and said, are you guys parked on our property? You know, they get triggered, right? Because they know what they're hiding. They know what they're doing is wrong. Something inside of them is telling them that what they're doing is wrong. So we need to expose this. So I'm in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, on the most disgusting street here in Canada, I would say. This used to be a slaughterhouse. They used to kill poor cows. We have like footage from inside that place. Jenny McQueen, myself, and Jamie Logan actually went inside. You can go on Jenny McQueen's account, her Instagram account. You can see what took place there. She showed exactly everything inside there. And then if you go to Jamie Logan's account, you can see that the worker actually got physical with me. I was holding a camera. I didn't want it to break, and he chucked me outside. He was a big guy. But yeah, we're trying to expose these places down the street. I'm thinking about walking there later. I just don't know if it'll break up the stream, but there's a tannery. And if you don't know what a tannery is, it's where they take the mother cow's skins and they put them in these chemicals and they use them for things like footwear and leather fucking products, whatever leather, they came up with that name. You know, another euphemism. That's what this industry does. It provides euphemisms to make people not think critically, not think outside the box. Organic, free range, free run, all these things are lies. So there is a slaughterhouse truck there now. I believe the staff just went on for lunch, and I believe there will be a few more slaughterhouse trucks coming up. And we want to show the mothers, the mother cows. Sometimes they're still pregnant, sometimes they're down. Where in Toronto is this? So this is at the stockyard. So this is St. Clair, I believe. I just got a photo from somebody. So St. Clair Ave and Keel or something like that. I'm not really from Toronto, so I don't know. Hi, Lupita, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to get over the smell here. It's absolutely rancid. It's death. You smell death. That's the best way I can describe it. It's absolutely disgusting. So I'm here just to encourage you to use this weapon. Our phone is our greatest asset. Mel and Steve get out there and they share, they show the world what takes place. Want to see your wife? I don't have a wife, but thank you for spamming the chat. So yeah, Mel and Steve, you know, they were getting so many views. That chip guy, the vegan sign guy, I saw this happening. And Mel and Steve, you know, they went out to these slaughterhouses. They showed the public what's taking place at these disgusting hellholes, and they're getting views. And so they've created a community. If you go and follow Mel and Steve on Instagram, you can join the community. We're trying to get everybody to 50 subs on YouTube so we can do the vertical streams and show the world these disgusting hellholes don't belong here anymore. We need to speak up and stand up and get rid of these fucking places. They stink. They're killing mother cows. When was milk ever necessary? We're not cows. You know what I mean? So we need people to get out there like you. So again, we're in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I don't know what you're asking. What's behind me? Oh, is that like the joke or whatever? Sorry, I'm kind of a newbie at this. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Also, if you didn't know, I'm an Slaughterhouse inspector. I used to work for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. And about 11, 12 years ago, I learned that I don't have to eat animals in order to live. So my entire family worked in this industry. My mom, my grandma, my grandfather, my uncle, and my aunt. And yeah, I just followed what they were doing. I looked up to my grandfather. He became an inspector, and I didn't have a lot of ambition growing up, so I ended up following suit. And then, became an inspector myself. I still vividly remember the first day I walked on that slaughterhouse kill floor. If you can imagine, you go out to a farm, or if you're in a farmer's field and that smell, that's the first thing you notice when you walk into these places. Absolutely fucking disgusting. And it's putrid. It makes you want to vomit, honestly. I don't even know how long I can hang out there. Hey, Ryan. And it just gets inside of your nose, your mouth and shit. So that's the first thing you notice. And, they take you on the tour, but they don't bring you to the kill floor right away. Then, my first day walking into that kill floor area. So if you can imagine, I'm hearing this loud noise, this thumping. And I walk into this room, and all of a sudden, this hot air hits my face, dust, feathers, feces, who knows what it was. And I reach down to the railing because it's really dark and it's all metal. And I believe I touched feces because I felt something greasy on my hand. And it's really actually hard to see the chat here. I'm gonna move a little bit so maybe I can see the comments. And I turn to my left and I see this head, and it's actually literally a hen's head attached to a crate. It's December at that time, and they're frozen to death, and their little head is just frozen. And then all of a sudden I see all these animals, their heads are frozen to this crate. And it never leaves me. I cannot unsee that, or I cannot forget that. I'm not saying it to feel sorry for me. It's just what takes place. And this was somehow fucking normalized to me. I don't know how. I don't know how I could have actually worked in there. I deal with that every day. That's my thing to deal with. But what I'm saying is, our intuition is right. When we're kids, we look at animals, we revere them, and we shouldn't view them as products. So that day I walk down to the kill floor, I see these crates popping open, people are chucking them from the top of the truck onto this conveyor belt, and these birds are popping out. Some are just popping out because of the fall of the crates, and it's just kind of bouncing on the conveyor belts. And so there's men grabbing these animals and putting them upside down onto these metal shackles. If you can imagine, your leg being put onto a shackle, a metal shackle. And sometimes these poor hens, their legs are so frail that they would just tear right off. I'm sorry for being graphic, but this is the reality. This is what you fucking pay for if you eat animals. You don't need to do that. You do not need to do that. Sorry for swearing. I just get a little passionate about it because it's not necessary. 11 years here, my friend Jenny McQueen here right beside me, 35 years. Go over to her channel, listen to her. She's been arrested 26 times or 27 times, trying to show the world that you don't need to do this. You don't need to be a part of this. She's a hero. Go subscribe to her channel. This is her first YouTube live stream. I think we're both struggling with seeing the chat because it's just so hot out and dark, and the screen gets a bit dark. Hey Benji, I don't think there's anything wrong with being gay, but if that's you coming out east, good for you. We congratulate you. Yes, hell on earth, vegan games. Sorry my head's so close, but holy. Yes, let's go get out and share this. Tell people what's going on in these disgusting hellholes. I think there's probably gonna be a truck coming soon. We surprise them. Sometimes they know ahead of time if they see our schedule, but we decided to come out, just Jenny and I. All it takes is a tripod. I'll show you Jenny right now, actually. All it takes is a tripod and getting out there and speaking up for the victims. That's it. That's all you need to do, and you're gonna get views. You're gonna convince people to go vegan. I don't know how many people on Mel and Steve's stream today said, I'm going vegan because of this. I am ending I am part of animal exploitation because of this. Because we don't need to be a part of it. You don't need to be a part of it either. Please go watch Dominion on YouTube. It showcases the reality of the industry, and I can tell you this unequivocally because I'm an ex-agriculture inspector. I used to work for the Canadian government. Everything you see on Dominion, the movie, is as you see it. This is normal, ready, or everyday standard practice that takes place in this industry. So stop eating animals, get them off your plate. Go to Challenge 22, it's free support. They'll be able to help you move towards a plant-based diet. But remember, the reason you're going vegan is because of the ethics. Diet, environment, all of that is a bonus, absolutely. But that's not the primary goal. That's not why you're going vegan. Captain Blackbird, I don't like when you say you're eating chicken, that doesn't appeal to me. I worked in chicken slaughterhouses. I've seen exactly what takes place. They're just babies, 42-year-old babies. I don't think that's a flex, honestly. You ate 42-day-old babies. Like, that just doesn't appeal to me. Parasites, if you put them under the microscope, you'll see that in their bodies. Tumors, like when you eat the flesh and you bite into that spongy part, that's a tumor, that's not fat. They may say it's fat, but it's not. Actually, you're probably eating a tumor, buddy. So I don't think that's a flex, that's just fucking disgusting. 6 months, Captain Blackbird. Oh yeah. Did you do the killing yourself? Yeah, 15, okay. Sure. Oh, I thought I saw a truck. Well, hopefully there's gonna be a truck here so you guys can see, if you're not vegan, exactly what you're paying for. If you're vegetarian, you can see exactly what you're paying for. A lot of people don't know that, like, for example, in Canada, cows eat blood meal. So vegetarians often think, what they're doing is perfectly fine. How you doing, boss? Good, good. I'm on a live stream.
I can see that.
Yeah. So that's one of the managers here. We built up a certain relationship with each other, I guess. I'm trying to convince him to change, but obviously he's getting paid and stuff like that. What do you mean, Jeffrey? That sounds fucking weird, dude. I gotta stop swearing. Alicia, I'm gonna be here. Depends on Jenny. I'd probably be here for a couple hours or less. So feel free if you're close by. Absolutely, I wouldn't mind having you here. That's the goal, Alicia. We want cameras on these places. They're disgusting hellholes. They need to be shut down, and they need to be shut down yesterday. Okay. Yes, let's subscribe. Go over to Jenny's channel, subscribe to these disgusting trucks here that paint this supposed beautiful picture, but you know what? They'll never let us inside, right? Well, I can tell you I've been inside. I've been inside slaughterhouses. I've been inside it all. I've been in the farms. I've seen it all. And these places are absolutely disgusting. nobody should ever be working one of these places. And this is security, I guess. He's kind of interested. So this guy, you want to come talk? You're coming up. So he's trolled me several times, and I've just ignored him. I gave him a card one time. He threw it on the ground right in front of me. He's just triggered. Makes fun, laughs. I'm not gonna really engage with him too much, but maybe I will. Yeah, it's tough with family, Beacon. What I would say is I would try and get a stranger to outreach them, maybe bring them to a 3-minute movie challenge. If you don't know what that is, you can go to activism.wtf. So it's called We the Free. That's I'm an ambassador for them. So we showcase what happens in the animal agriculture system with a 3-minute challenge, a movie. It's really immersive. You put on headset, you watch it, you have a conversation, and it's really powerful. It's one of the best forms of advocacy I've ever been a part of, and I really took to it. Oh, my screen is so dark. I don't know how you guys do this. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. That's great. You can do that. Yes, we can all be voices. Hi from Indonesia. I have a few friends there. Gun Road, I think, or something, Alicia. I'll ask Jenny right now. If you type in St. Helens Meat Packers. How's it going? Yes.
There you go.
So I don't know how you can see. I certainly can't see.
It's difficult. I mean, I see a nice big comment there, and it's really difficult to
oh, yours is
see.
clearer than mine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's just possible if I...
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Have you subscribed?
Hi.
Hit like, comment. So we're on 2 lives here. We're showing how easy it is. You just simply go live, show what's happening here, talk
Yes.
about your experience in the industry, and change some hearts and minds, you know?
Yeah. And I actually got a tripod given to me. It's a really old tripod, and the fitting doesn't work, so I just got like a clip, which is now, I'm using for my phone. So you don't have to pay big bucks for any equipment. Just go to like a thrift store and find a tripod, and then just make it work.
Yeah, we can absolutely make things happen. Jenny, what's our location, the street names, do you remember?
We're just near Guns Road.
Guns Road.
Yeah. I think Guns Road is the vertical one.
Guns Road and
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
We're kind of near, the major intersection is St. Clair and Keele.
St. Clair and Keele. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Someone named Alicia might join us.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So awesome. Yeah. If you're around, absolutely come on down.
Yeah, come down.
We love the support. That's the whole point of doing these. And yeah, I'll let you carry on.
Okay.
Maybe we should switch for a little bit. That'd be funny.
I'll switch those.
Yeah. Give our audience a little different taste, Okay, the sun's kind of down now. Maybe I can see a little bit more. Non-vegan products are cheaper. Well, if you look at this industry, it's heavily subsidized, right? If you're looking at 1 pound of ground beef, I don't like to say that because it's like a body part. Here, at least in Canada, probably in other parts, one $5 pound of ground beef would be equivalent to $25. So that's how much this industry is subsidized, if you can believe that. So when you talk about how much stuff is, I mean, that shouldn't come into the equation anyway. Even if it's like $1 more, $1 is worth a life. $1, $2 is worth a life. But in fact, there are studies to show that a plant-based diet is significantly cheaper, especially the healthier. So I think it was like 25 or 30% or so. Oh yeah, exactly. Mel and Steve are just posting it here. And exactly, it should be irrelevant. An injustice is an injustice. And if you if you were to ever go inside one of these places and see the things that I've seen, you would definitely stop, knowing that you can stop and be healthy and fine. Like, I didn't even know when I first went vegan. I literally took a chance. I didn't even know what the word was, and I went because I knew it was happening was wrong, and I knew it was messing up my system. It might have been ego actually why I did. So flames. Oh, ooh, racism, not cool. Yeah, you're done, buddy. See ya. I mean, we could have had a conversation, buddy. You didn't have to go crazy. Yeah. Why don't witches... Why are... Like, I don't understand. Like, we're at a slaughterhouse and there's these weird comments. Where are we here? How do I... There we go. I don't even know, but I gave you some access there, Mel and Steve. I can't even see what's... Sorry guys, I'm just really struggling with seeing my screen. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that moving forward, because I want to do these more often. Hi, Martin. That's funny. I wonder if it's my screen cover. It could be that. No, so there are no, I don't see any trucks that have arrived yet. There are trucks, I think they were being loaded just as we got here prior to us getting here. So we're just waiting to see. Yeah. Sorry guys. So I'm at this hellhole here. It's called St. Helens. I'm gonna walk us down and show you guys the hell that we're at, the disgusting hellhole, and I'll narrate as I'm walking down. So this facility, I believe, kills a couple thousand a day, at least, maybe 500 or something like that. I don't know, 500 to 1,000 or something like that. Depends when they're so-called busy. So you can see these drivers are pretty aggressive, so you gotta be pretty careful. I don't know what that's doing there. And this guy's always got it out for me. So yeah, anyways. That's one of the slaughterhouse trucks. I believe they probably already unloaded. Hopefully the stream's keeping up and you can still see everything, guys. Yes, I do, Ben. I do live in the area. Not close enough. I'm about 30 minutes away. So this is one of the disgusting trucks. And yeah, if you go over here, they get worried that you're gonna see inside. This guy, I don't know what he's up to. Yeah. I don't know where this guy's telling me to move, but I'll move just to be safe. And I recommend anybody going out to these places, just be safe, be careful, make sure you're watching things. Sometimes these drivers are unpredictable. You don't know what they're gonna do. This actual truck here houses like the insides of the cow. So if I was able to reach up above, you'd be able to see their body parts. Absolutely disgusting. Oh my God, the smell, for fuck's sakes. Oh, sorry guys. Absolutely death. Fuck, man. Oh. I can't even explain it, man. Oh my God, that was horrible. So yeah, that's what it's like being out here, but what's much worse is what's happening to the cows, right? It is absolutely Night of the Living Dead. That represents it very well. Night of the Living Dead, 100%. It's like that, The Evil Dead, that movie. So once again, everyone, I'm at St. Helens Slaughter Death House in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, where they take the lives of mother cows, if you can believe that. Sometimes they're still pregnant. A lot are still lactating, if you can believe that. Because this industry works on demand, cows are considered commodities and they move them in and out, regardless of what stage they're at, whether or not they're pregnant or not. It's absolutely horrific. I just found out, and I'm surprised I didn't even know that in some places they eat blood meal. So they'll literally use other animals, like cows will be eating, they're herbivores, right? Cows will be eating blood meal. So like maybe, oh great, yeah, Jenny's the best. Look at her go. Look at this. I couldn't be more proud of this woman. She's taught me so much. I don't tell her too often because she doesn't like to, give herself clout, but she's one of the most incredible people I've ever met. Her courage has inspired me to get active. I can't tell you how many rib fests we've gone into, how many disruptions we've done, and she's always leading the charge, and we always look to her for strength. When I did a Meet the Victims action near Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, I and 5 others were arrested prior to going to this turkey facility. And what had happened was Jenny, she took on the event. I thought it was over. I thought the event was gonna be over, but more than 200 people showed up to that farm at Hybrid Turkey Facility, which produces 90% of the turkeys in Canada and 60% globally. This place is disgusting. Inside, the smell, I can't even explain it to you. Jenny kept the event going, took over the lead, and she's an absolute hero for the movement. So this is one of the trucking companies of many. Who knows where they came from? Sometimes these trucks come from all the way from Alberta. So for reference, they'll come as far as 30 plus hours just so they can bring them to this facility and take their lives. Absolutely horrid, disgusting. We're not cows, man. We're simply just not. And to think that we need to consume or be a part of this, absolutely horrific. Careful, Jenny, this guy's coming in crazy. These drivers drive very quick around here, so we need to be careful. This guy's very triggered, the worker. He's always very triggered. So as you can see, there's literal shit, feces on the truck. And do you have any idea why that might be? It's because literally these cows are scared shitless. They're so scared, they're so frightened, they defecate all over each other. And they slide around in their feces. They fall down and have to try to get back up, or they're gonna be smashed by their friends, sliding around in this disgusting death truck. Absolutely disgusting. You're a rancher. Well, rancher, go to Rowdy Girl Sanctuary. She's changed. She used to be a rancher, now she became a sanctuary. People will actually pay you and help you and support you if you just stop using those animals. Transformation Project will help you. Rowdy Girl Sanctuary will help you. This is Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And also we have other activists doing the same thing under Project Livestream. You'll see Mel and Steve in the chat. They started this project with the idea of getting cameras on all these places, all these disgusting hellhole facilities, and it's starting to move. We had over 30,000 views on our last stream from the collective 6 events that went on that day. Mel and Steve alone have encompassed millions of views. You should go follow them and check out their content. This should be on the news. I agree. And Red Brar, I seen you got kicked out of Discord. I think you're bent out of shape, buddy. Yeah. You want to get in the... I generally put it on in the shade so I can kind of see it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Did you get to see the cows when they arrived?
No. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the cows. But this truck just was already here.
Oh.
So this truck's been here for a while. I think...
Did he empty out already?
Yeah, I think he emptied out already. And I think what they're doing is they're waiting for the other truck to come in. I don't know. I think they're playing games here. This is the type of stuff they do. They play games. They try to manipulate because they don't want people seeing the truth. They don't want people to know what's going on. They want to hide everything. Now, if this was a strawberry slaughterhouse, do you think we'd be allowed inside? Absolutely. People are just absolutely triggered about these things. The workers are triggered because they know, deep down inside, they know what they're doing is wrong. Absolutely, what they're doing is wrong. You have to have compassion in your heart at some point. And I'm sorry, if you were to be here right now to smell what we smell, to feel what we feel, you'd be out here too. You would, first thing you do. We have our own inherent speciesism, I understand that. But if that was your mother, sister, brother, family member, you would be here and you wouldn't leave. You would just not leave. You would never leave.
Right.
You would always stay. You would fight until justice prevailed. And so that's what we need to do. We need to get out here, like Mel and Steve said, put camera spotlights on this facility. There are slaughterhouse workers that have changed. I've changed. Plant Geezer Jake has changed. Cameron in the chat has changed. Rowdy Girl Sanctuary has changed. Toby Hunter, ex-Hunter, literally named Hunter, Toby, has changed. Farmhouse Garden, completely changed. So to the farmer here, the rancher, you can change too, and we'll support you. You'll actually be a hero for the animals. And I know deep down you built relationships sometimes with these animals. Why betray them like that? You're sending them to death. You're making people consume violence. Consuming violence. And how do you think the world changes? We're going to continue to hit our heads against the wall. Is it Tolstoy? Tolstoy said it? Until we have slaughter. Like, what's the saying there? Sorry. No, he was saying that as long as we continue to have slaughterhouses, we're going to have battlefields or something like that. Sorry, this guy's in our grill here, the fucking security guard. I feel like if I get into it with him, it won't be good.
The security guard is standing so he can hear what you're saying. So maybe you're going to reach him as well.
Sometimes you guys just lie.
Lie?
Oh, this is interesting. The security guard.
Yeah. Can I tell you what we're lying about? See, your boss is giving you trouble because he knows you shouldn't be bugging us, right? Your boss.
I'm not bugging you.
You are bugging us.
I don't need to bug you.
Yeah. Yeah, tell us what the lies are. Are there not mother cows that get their heads shot here every day?
You take those mother cows, babies out?
Sorry?
Did you take them babies out of that mother cow?
There's babies that come out of
I'm
that.
asking you. You are.
What does that matter?
But then, what does it matter if they're pregnant?
What? So you're saying that because I didn't take the baby out of the cow?
You are just saying anything you want. There is nothing like that. You understand that?
I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I work for the Canadian Food Inspection
What are you doing
You
here?
see the little tab, the car that parks up there with it says CFIA?
Yeah.
That was my job, buddy.
That was your
15
job.
years.
15 years?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you are brought up for 15 years. now
15
you-
years. Yeah, absolutely. I even got a fucking certificate for working for the government. So don't tell me that mother cows don't get shot in the face here. Give me a break. Sorry, just going off. And Jenny just doing her thing.
I never.
Oh, Red, I think if you don't stop annoying me, I'm gonna block you. You seem to like kind of try to get under everybody's skin. Exactly. This guy's saying that something about what were you saying about the calves? Because I'm not birthing the calves. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean.
You don't understand?
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
No, you just said they are,
You know
they
there's-
are pregnant, they are like that. They are not pregnant, but you mean how they are pregnant?
Are you kidding me? You haven't even been inside then. You just work on the outside, right?
Yeah,
You've never been on the kill floor then. Go look in the bins, buddy. There's bins, those metal bins.
You should look into your brain.
No,
You-
those
you-
those. He's saying I should look into my brain. Go look in the metal bins, and you're gonna see baby calves there.
I don't
In the
think-
placenta. They're gonna be in the fucking placenta, and you'll see them. Anyways, Jenny is freaking aced. Go and subscribe to this woman, hero of mine. I know we shouldn't hero worship, but I'm just a huge fan. I've learned so much. I've got out of my comfort zone, and she's helped me do all that. Yeah, well, I used to eat meat too, buddy. I used to call body parts meat. I used to use that wording, that phrase, you know? But are they meat or are they individuals, you know?
There's a movie production happening just a few like months ago. Right?
Nice. Well done, team. Hey, Whitney, you as well. I see you, Whitney. Always out there. You know, you work your ass off and you still find time for the animals, and I so respect that. I'm retired. I can make it out here, and I understand some people got to work and it's a bit difficult, but Whitney, you bust your ass off and you get out there. She's on Instagram. Go follow her. She's an incredible advocate. Hero of mine. Thank you, Whitney. Oh, Ben's fighting Ben. I love it. Ben, get a Ben G. See, he doesn't have the G, you know, in the name, so he's not. Hey, no one just. I'm actually at St. Helens Slaughterhouse in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Just a little bit down the road from when you attended over here, and we're at this disgusting hellhole place, just showcasing what takes place. Mel and Steve started Project Livestream, and we know that there's a lot of eyes on these live streams, these YouTube live vertical streams, and so we're here to showcase what takes place at this disgusting hellhole facility where people profit off of this, not only with money, but in their gullet. Absolutely disgusting hellhole. And so, you know, we get a little pushback. The security guards triggered. I used to have good conversations with him, and then one day I mentioned that babies, there's probably babies inside little metal bins inside there, still in their placenta. And he's like, no, that's not what happens. He's never been inside. He's a worker, he's a security worker, but he's actually never been inside the facility. And he's claiming I don't know what I'm saying, and I was 15 years, unfortunately, but I know what the hell I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm just moving all around, but just really hard to see. Can you please support my music? Well, if you're vegan, Julian, then absolutely I'll support you. We will support you. But if you're not, go watch Dominion, the movie on YouTube. You'll see the truth of what takes place in this industry, and I can vouch for it because I used to work in this industry. Who's lying there? Yes, watch Dominion. Ben, stop being a simp. You know, Ben G's a hero. Yeah, maybe you need a little time out. A little reflection period. Maybe the baby needs to go in the corner for a bit. Sup, man? How's it going, Tayo? Yeah, guys. So, as Mel and Steve said, I'm a former slaughterhouse inspector. I used to work for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency. I like to shout that out when people walk by. So, I've seen everything that takes place in this disgusting industry as a whole. I worked in investigations. I worked in slaughterhouses. I worked in import exports. I worked in animal testing. And I've also been on more farms than probably 99% of people. So if you have any questions, if you want to know anything about the industry specific, ask me. I'm gonna start a poll. Because I think it was Mel or Steve that taught me that I should. Oh man, I can't see. Okay, it does say yes or no. All right, started a poll. Let's see if you guys know. Did you know that? And if you didn't, then I'm going to advise you go to a few sites. There's dairytruth.ca. There's also a 5-minute video called Dairy is Scary. It's on YouTube. Go there, come back, let us know what you saw, what you think. Seeing my face. You want to eat my face? That's weird. Oh, you're the dude that was in the Mel and Steve's thing earlier. Yes. Unfortunately, I worked in that industry, but yes. Important questions. Oh, that, see, I guess maybe I didn't want to bring up that question, Nilf, about talking about different types of milk, because that could have a infighting in the community, you know, because we're so known for that. I'm Team Oat. I know soy's healthier for you. It's really great for you, but I'm Team Oat. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. Am I Mangina? Yeah, I'm Magna or Magina. I changed my name a few times on here just because I got really trolled at some point. So, how do you milk an almond? Yeah. Imagine equating an almond to a mother cow, a sentient being. Yeah, exactly, Nilf. I just, please don't unfollow me. Don't unfollow me. Nilf, I need you. I need your witty comments, man. Okay, this disgusting, just notice here. Whoa, this guy almost, so this is how triggered they are. This guy just ran down the street, and look at Jenny McQueen. What a hero. They're triggered, right? They lose their shit. We walk around the streets around here and they lose their absolute mind. For what? And so you guys can see, look at this, look at the feces on this truck. And look how quick he takes a turn. Watch out, Jenny. Just with no, look at the shit on the truck. That's fear, man. That's absolute fear. They're closing the doors now, so they might be actually done for the day. Do you think they're done for the day? We might not get to see a truck. That's okay. The whole goal about coming out to these places is to make them feel uncomfortable. Make them, oh my God, the smell. Oh, isn't it terrible? It's that truck there. This truck here, so this truck here, I believe, has all the skins, the mother cow skins. Isn't that disgusting? Maybe I'll get a higher, something that can lift up to go over so you guys can see inside. But I mean, that would probably haunt you, you know? Absolutely haunt you. But Jenny McQueen, hero, walking down there, and see how triggered they were? Because they know they're hiding. They're hiding this, and intuitively they know. Or maybe they don't, but it's cognitive dissonance. It's right inside of them. They feel guilty. They know what's wrong. Same with Red here. Red's always talking. Oh my God, the smell. Yeah, and this guy just lost his mind here. Drove by us and yelled, "I want a hamburger." Imagine smelling, if you guys could smell, if I could just push that to you. Imagine smelling that driving by a spot where mother cows get their head shot in the face, sometimes multiple times, and he yells out that. That's how triggered people are, right? That's how triggered people are. Like Red here, Red for example. Red's absolutely triggered. Red actually says he's plant-based. Get this. He tries to use a definition of veganism or plant-based dieting that's from, I don't know if it's the WHO, it's one of the international organizations, but even then, they say that they don't use one specific idea of what plant-based is, and he tries to use that to fool people into befriending them. So he's an NPC, exactly. Exactly, Awali, how are you doing? Good to see you. So once again, everyone, I'm at, oh fuck, this is the worst smelling place on earth. I mean, if you could ever imagine swimming inside guts and feces and stuff like that, that's literally in the air everywhere here. Like the smell? Gosh. I mean, and this guy could go work somewhere else. He has no problem. It's the workers inside that usually don't have much of an opportunity, but this security guard certainly can. Yeah, World Health, WHO, sure, Red. You keep dreaming, right? Hey, Red, why is it that they spray feces all over fields? Tell me, why do they spray feces all over the fields? I'm getting eaten alive here. I'm getting eaten alive here because there's so much fucking contamination here that flies are biting my feet. That's how disgusting this place is. I gotta move back. My legs are getting bitten. You believe that? So Red, as I was saying, feces destroys all the land, does it not? If we have organic farming, we wouldn't be using that. We wouldn't, well, we would live in a better off place. Sorry. Instead of spraying fucking shit everywhere. Sorry for the language again. So I worked probably a combined, I would say like 50 days or so inside cow slaughterhouses, and every shift I saw there were at least a couple that were still pregnant. Mel and Steve, pregnant mother cows, and so they have this cutter. It goes down right the center, and the baby would literally plop outside of them, and you saw it on everyone's face. Nobody said anything, but it was absolutely horrendous. And then they would just put them in like a vat, a metal vat that had rollers on it, and they'd be in there with the placenta every shift. Oh yeah, it's pretty normal. And then also the captive bolt gun, the very first cow I saw flailing away. The second cow I saw twitching, and then they hang them up on these hooks and they're flailing for their lives. And so often, like every few cows you would see, like, it's obvious because they don't have the same size skulls. They're gonna turn their heads, they're freaking out, they're in a box, they're contained, and yeah, they're shot in the head, sometimes boom, 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 multiple times. You fully support organic farming. Okay, Red, we'll stop farming animals then. Jenny was just trying to give this guy a card. Yeah, horrific, man. So I know I just talk about it as matter of fact, and sometimes I forget that people are hearing this maybe for the first time. Yeah, honestly, like a nightmare. If you could ever imagine a horror movie in real life, that's what these places are. These places are absolute nightmare hellholes. And you know, like Mel and Steve know, like some of the other activists in here know, they've seen it. They've been to these places. It's as if you walked into like death, and it's so low. The energy's awful. Everybody's on adrenaline. They've got this whole thing going on. Like when I used to walk into these slaughterhouses as an inspector, everybody was just like on high alert. Like it was like Yeah, adrenaline's the only anxiety, adrenaline. Yeah, 100%, Whitney. Can you imagine that people are doing that? Because they are in denial. People are in denial. Anybody who works in this industry is in absolute denial. Look at this hero, Jenny, giving out cards while doing a live stream, asking people to be compassionate. Like, so great. But yeah, I mean, people are in denial. Oftentimes people will just double down until one day they realize what they're doing is wrong. Tone, you're the hero, my dude. You are absolutely the hero. Thanks, Benji. I think, yeah, Red, because Red got kicked out of the Discord and now he's really like looking for last ditch alternative. So how did our poll do? How many people voted? Did you know that some dairy cows are still pregnant when slaughtered? 58% no, but 42% did not. And that's out of 24 votes. Yeah, so that's a lot of people that don't know, right? And people that consume animal products, right? They don't know what happens. They don't know the whole process, but that's by design, right? I mean, this is absolutely by design. The industry doesn't want you to know these things. Like, the dairy industry has been on decline for I don't know how many years, and they keep getting subsidized, and the industry only runs by people who work in politics. They're all politicians. Anybody in animal agriculture, they've gone to politics, they've changed laws so they can get subsidized and help their cause out, cutting red tape and stuff like that. And only future generational wealth is what their concern is. And that's continuously happening over generation and over generation. And so it's hard to combat. And then not on top of that, with those subsidies, they market so well. They market so cleverly, right? They make you think that you need to consume milk. We're not cows, right? We're not babies, right? And so if you look at hormones that come from cow milk, if you look at cholesterol that come from cow milk, you could potentially get avian influenza, tuberculosis, mad cow disease. I mean, E. coli. All these things you can contract, and what for what? To pretend you're a baby cow. It doesn't equate, right? It doesn't make sense. But in a way, it's just been cleverly marketed. Milk, like these celebrities go on. That's even worse, right? These celebrities try to market cows' secretion. We're not cows, dude. That formula is specifically made for calves. You know, like for an entirely different species. It's the most bizarre thing when you actually sit down and think about it. What's clever is I see, I forget the activist name in the UK. He goes around, he's like, you know, who's rat's milk for? Who's cat's milk for? Who's cow's milk for? And people actually, look at this hero still again. Oh, look at it. Look at this. Sorry, I had to. This guy's popular. So Jenny's getting him on his live stream. But yeah, I mean, again, we aren't cows. That's just ridiculous. Morgan. Oh, okay, you're talking to somebody there. 0% hormone. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sure. If you want to believe the marketing, you go ahead. Just like there's 0% E. coli, just like there's 0% cholesterol, just like there's 0% suffering and animal exploitation, and the bodily autonomy. You're literally using somebody else's bodily autonomy, impregnating someone who didn't consent. That's ridiculous. No, I don't eat mother cows, Joel. I really don't. I don't need to pretend and call them different names like steak. That's just a euphemism, bro. You use that term to make you feel better about your choices. Absolutely hilarious. I don't understand what's alpha about eating a mother cow, having them shot in the face. Like, you know, like they can't fight back, right? Why don't you go fight somebody your own size? You're not a baby cow. You don't need to eat animal products. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, he's a comedian now. It's funny because these guys try to come up with this. They usually come up with the same comments, and then they try to come up with something more comedic, but it just doesn't flow. Like, don't, honestly, stay at home in your mom's basement. Don't leave your day job, which is in your mom's basement. Cause yeah, bro, like you're not gonna go anywhere with that comedic rendition. India. Sarthak, I do speak to a lot of people, but welcome. How are you doing? Are you vegan yet? 27? Still in his mom's basement. Bro, listen. I'll tell you what, Joel. Well, it's true, right? Like, let's be honest. Dude, go get your mom. I'll invite her onto the live stream and we'll talk to her. Okay? And I'll prove that that's where you are right now at this moment. So, Joel, instead of like being a loser in the mom's basement and trolling animal rights and mother cows, become vegan, find a cause like veganism, go be an activist and be a hero for the animals. Everybody will revere you. You know, they revere the people that turn their life around. So, bro, I worked in slaughterhouses. That's not really doing anything. Who's racist? I'm not racist. I'm actually, it pains me to have to say that I'm trying to defend some of the slaughterhouse workers because I want them to get out of the industry. But in a way, like, I don't want to defend that. So it's this tough dichotomy because some people reach out to me and they say they want to change. They're scared to change, you know, da-da-da. Oh, Alicia, that's pretty far. Okay, I'll try to stick around. The thing is, there's no more trucks, I don't think, coming in. But I'll try to stick around, Alicia. As I'm getting eaten alive because there's bugs everywhere. There's bugs, there's flies. Often there's body parts right on this road. They fall off the slaughterhouse truck. Wow, Zemo, wow, no. Z Smooth, I don't appreciate that. You're done, buddy. If you're gonna comment shit like that, you're out. I have zero tolerance for people talking about taking their own lives or joking around like that. Yeah, you've seen it, Whitney, right? The blood trail. You'll actually see seagulls on the main street over there fighting over animal parts that are on the road. 240. Okay, Alicia. Yeah, there's a lot of cope in this chat, right? You should have seen Mel and Steve's live stream today. Wow, so much cope. And all Mel and Steve did you know that even one person was like, what you're showing isn't real? Literally, they're just pointing the phone to people unloading the poor animals or in that area. Literally, they were showing that. This guy just kicked this over here. Or did he drop it? Guy just either threw something or dropped it. Security, maybe he dropped it. Yeah, so this person in Mel and Steve's live stream, they were like, what you're showing isn't real. I guess I'm not real. What I'm showing isn't real. Oh my God, like that's Copacabana. Yeah, that's Joel. Joel, be a hero, don't be a zero. Stop fighting for animal torture and abuse. Be respectful, be kind. You don't have to do that to animals. They're innocent. Like, wake the fuck up, bro. Yeah, Morgan still trolling. Yeah, AI nonsense. Absolutely. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't or don't know what we're doing here, we're at St. Helens Death House in Toronto. They kill hundreds of cows a day, maybe even up to 1,000 or 2 a day. They also kill baby lambs. Place is absolutely disgusting. There's a slaughterhouse that used to be across the street. I was actually inside that place along with my friend Jenny, who's also live streaming. Please go support her, Jenny McQueen on YouTube. And our friend Jamie Logan. We were all in this place, and very triggered man obviously kicked us out. And that would be on Jenny McQueen's Instagram channel. She did a live there, as well as Jamie Logan's channel. She has a short video of me being chucked out of the place. Florida Mallards Hockey Club. I miss Florida. Are you vegan, Florida Mallards Hockey Club? You know Zdeno Chara is vegan, right? And he's what, 6'9"? Oh shit. Water everywhere. Hey, vegan sign guy. Glad you're gonna get involved. You, Mel and Steve, that Chip guy, some others really inspired me to get active on here live, just seeing the views, right? I did live streams on YouTube maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I'd get a couple views. It wouldn't be that much. So now that we see it's popping off, let's go, baby. Get out there, show these disgusting hellholes that need to be shut down, and get people to go vegan. Bro, come up with some new material. My gosh, these trolls don't have, like, at least come up with something new. I went to the store and I bought this. Oh, doesn't make you cool, bro. Being an NPC, you're just following them. So what do we do with the cows, Beverly? What do you think we do with all the cows? You know, they're impregnated at 18 months. They're artificially inseminated. You could just stop whacking off the bulls and all these other weird places that don't have laws that allow people just to do whatever the hell they want to these poor cows. You could stop doing that, and you just don't breed any more into existence. Pretty simple, if you ask me. I'm retired, buddy. So do you expect me? Actually, if it wasn't for this injustice going on, I could be on a beach somewhere. But no, I'm here in front of this shitty smelling slaughterhouse trying to wake up people like you. So no, I'm retired. Do you expect me to go to work when I'm retired? Don't control people's lives. Well, how am I controlling people's lives? When places like St. Helens say that their meat is fresh and that it's organic and that it's healthy. Florida. I thought, I'm a hockey guy myself, played a ton of it growing up. But you telling me that I'm controlling people's lives? Have you been inside a slaughterhouse? I have. I've seen exactly what takes place in these hellholes. Mother cows shot in the face. Why would you support animal torture? Florida Mallards, is that how your entire hockey team feels? Should we talk to your coach and your community about what's happening with mother cows being shot in the face, sometimes still pregnant? Are you a baby cow? Would you ever work in one of these places? You know, workers suffer PTSD. These communities that are surrounding slaughterhouses have increased violent crime rates. Are you okay with that? Is that okay to have increased violent crime rates in your community? Is it okay for people to go to the hospital with pathogens and foodborne disease from eating this garbage, nonsense, genetically engineered cows who have diseases, pathogens, antibiotic resistance? Like, give me a break. Florida Mallards Hockey Club, you can wake up. You can be the change. You can be the difference in the lives of many. I estimate that anywhere between 5 and 10,000 lives someone will take if they continue to eat animal products from the age of 20 to 70. And that's all your choice. You can either stop a slaughterhouse like Fearman Slaughterhouse that kills 10,000 baby pigs' lives a day, or you can continue to be an animal abuser. Would you kick a dog? Would you let a dog be set on fire? Would you beat the dog? Probably not, right? So why don't you hold that compassion for other animals? Cows aren't so much different. I played soccer with cows. I've hung out at sanctuaries. Have you ever been to a sanctuary? Anyways, I'm just rambling and going off, but I think you get the point, bro. Wrong answer. Hey Alex, how you doing? Thanks you so much for being out there, Alex. Really appreciate all the work you're doing out there. If you haven't been to Alex's channel, go subscribe to him, join him. He goes live. He does some great advocacy on Instagram, YouTube, and all the things. Go join him. Yeah, it's so disgusting here, Alex. The smell here is, I can't even explain it. It's embedded. It's like you can taste it. These poor cows were executed today because people like some of the people in this chat think they're baby cows. They think they have to, like anybody in the chat that still consumes cow's milk, I'll send you a sucky, a pacifier. You can replace the cow's milk with a pacifier, a sucky. I'll send it to you, I promise. I'll mail it to you. Sleep with the sucky at night, or we can get you a replacement bottle and you can sleep with that at night. Leave the cows alone. They didn't do anything to you. They're innocent. Their babies are innocent. The males get shot almost immediately after they're taken from their mother. The females, they get artificially inseminated by some dude who sticks his arm up their anus at 18 months. It's fucking disgusting. What's wrong with this society that we do that to poor innocent animals? Wake up, people. Watch Dominion on YouTube. Watch Jerry is Scary. There's a link in my bio, a 3-minute movie as well, in my description. Go there, see the truth. At least be honest with yourself and watch the truth before you comment on something you don't know about. Diet? Well, it's not a diet, Summer. It's not a diet. It's actually, it's a social, and it's an injustice is what's happening. You got to think about it that way. It's not a diet. It's awful. Hey, Jenny. That Alicia person said they were coming here.
Okay.
I didn't realize from how far.
Oh,
She said she'd be at 240.
oh, wow.
I didn't realize. Yeah, so if you want to jet, I'm good to stay for a bit. It's hot, and
Is there enough time to go? And
I've got
follow up,
50%. Yeah,
some power.
I might need. I think I'll be good. I think I'll be good.
No, I can stick around.
A little too pushy for me. Well, I've worked.
Is she still online? I mean, I guess she knows there's no.
Well, I told her, yeah,
She's traveling.
yeah. I don't know. It's.
No,
I tried to. Yeah, there's no cows. Summer, I know you think it's too pushy, but I've worked in slaughterhouses, and you're saying it's a diet. It's not a diet. What's happening here is an injustice. Veganism is the idea that we shouldn't commodify others or exploit others. Like that we shouldn't view animals as commodities, Summer. And like, although you might think it's a diet, it definitely isn't a diet. Watch, like Alex said, watch Dominion the movie. You can see exactly what takes place. Veganism is strictly about the animals. Plant-based diet is just like the bonus. The environment's a bonus, stuff like that. But that's not the reason why we're vegan. We're vegan because it's an injustice that's taken place. Some of the comments, oh my gosh, yeah.
You get trolled pretty good.
So yeah, feel free, Jenny, to do whatever you like.
Will you stick on the live stream till then? or-
Yeah, I can, I guess, you know. I've got the energy, you know.
Amazing.
Plus I'm dealing with the stuffs, you know.
I'm tempted to see if I can just sit in the shadow a bit.
Or you want to go over there.
I could do maybe sit on the grass. It's not a slaughterhouse anymore, is it? This place.
No. Up to
I
you.
might just go and sit, and then you're in view, and then I can come.
Yeah, but I'm good. Or we can go over there. I can walk the stream down and see if it holds, yeah?
Okay.
All right, we're going to go for a walk, people. And maybe I'll be able to see better there, too.
Right, a bit of shade.
So, Jenny, this is the disgusting hellhole place that we were at today. How do you feel about your first live stream?
Yeah, no, it's good
On
to,
YouTube, that is.
Yeah, it's good to reach out to people, and maybe you get a new audience.
Yeah.
And I'm so appreciative. Mel and Steve were there as well, so.
Oh, awesome,
That's so
awesome.
nice of them to support. And that's the thing. We want to encourage people to get active and to get active. If you've not used YouTube before, we need people to get active because we're outside this god-awful place right now.
The smell is
The
just...
smell, the stink right now, we're walking right past it.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna show you something really nasty. If you're very squeamish, please turn away right now. But the body parts are going down in here. So if you've not visualized it, that's mother cow body parts. Maybe even calf body parts. So they fill this up. This goes to a place called something like Rothsay. They render their body parts and then they sell it for animal feed. It's absolutely disgusting. The smell, that's what we're smelling. So I don't know if you can see the body parts falling out there. And then that's left open. And then seagulls will come down, grab the body parts and fly around the city. And people wonder why pandemics get started. And they wonder why we're out here speaking up against justice. Like, leave the cows alone. What did they ever do to you? You're not a baby cow. You don't need to eat animal products to live. So let's get with it. Watch a Minion on YouTube. Go in the link in my bio. There's a 3-minute movie if you don't have time for that. Also, if you're here specifically for dairy, Dairy is Scary on YouTube. It has over 6 million views, close to 7 million.
I kind of like dairy disclosed as well now.
Is this Alicia? Hi. No.
Hi there.
Oh,
Take a deep breath.
an employee. So Jenny's always trying to give out cards. I encourage everybody to get cards. I encourage everybody to have a link in their bio. If I look at my stats, I see over 500, maybe 600 people have gone to my bio, clicked in my link, and actually have gone to watch the 3-minute movie challenge. Several have said they're not going to eat animal products anymore. Several have changed their ways just from one link in my bio. So I encourage everybody to do the same. So we've moved off to the side here a bit. Yeah. Just give me a second, guys. Do you want to move further down? This is good. Yeah, this is actually really good. It's cool here. Yes. Woo. So on this live, actually, someone has said they're going to come and join us. Just from doing this live stream. So you'd be surprised on how many people you can encourage. You'd be surprised on how many people will go vegan. This morning, countless people said on Mel and Steve's live stream that they're never gonna eat chicken and that they're gonna go vegan. So guys, I encourage you all, you have the tool in your hand. If you're an activist, get out there, live stream, YouTube, vertical shorts, or vertical streams are doing incredible. We need to showcase what's happened. We need to jump on this. It's very important that we do. Is this guy worth our time? I don't know. If you guys want to, I don't mind if you guys keep him around and chat with him. Debunk his nonsense because then maybe other people see it. If you guys care to hit like, subscribe. My friend Jenny McQueen is also live. You see some of the names in the chat here. Please go and subscribe to their channels. They're doing the same. They're doing the same great work. Let's go, you know? Yes. I believe Jake is the next Truman Show. So he's 24-hour streams basically all the time. Hey Felix, how are you? Yeah, it's really awful, the smell here. It's incredible. We have our awesome activist Jenny McQueen's here. She just finished her first YouTube live stream. We know she does it on other platforms, but she did the YouTube today. Awesome work, Jenny. And so we're just, actually somebody said they wanted to come down and hang out with us for a few minutes. I didn't realize they were so far away. I said that we'd probably be here till a little after 2. Yeah. So if you didn't know, Felix does incredible photography work. Really appreciate that. We are watching you. Keep up the great work. Absolutely, Jake. You know, we all inspire each other. We're all working together to end this absolutely disgusting industry. If you're just joining the stream, I'm at St. Helens Slaughterhouse. Call it a death house. The employees are just finishing their day. My friend Jenny and I came out here to expose this place. And you could see right away the tone change right as we walked in for the workers, the employees, the security. Security guards triggered. He kind of walked around us trying to intimidate us, but we won't be intimidated. Don't be intimidated by these workers. All I would say is probably try not to engage with them. They're not worth it unless if you have some experience. Also, I would say if you can go with somebody, it might be best just in case. And always watch for your surroundings. Always watch out for the vehicles. People get triggered. As you can see in these comments, you know, people absolutely get so triggered. They get so upset. I wasn't really a fan of Ozzy Osbourne. Obviously, he shouldn't be doing anything to animals. Yasmin, miss you. Thank you. Exactly. You guys are doing amazing work there in the UK, and I can't wait to see you when I come over for camp out. It'll be amazing. So the workers here at St. Helens Slaughterhouse in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, are just finishing up their day. I would imagine a lot of them are just gonna go home, probably exhausted. Maybe some will be drinking alcohol, smoking some drugs or doing some drugs. I know when I worked in slaughter, I turned to alcohol. I drank a lot. I shut my mind off from the things that I saw during the day. And hi Daniel. Are you vegan, Daniel? And if you aren't, please define veganism. So I did a poll earlier. I'm gonna do another one. What should I do? What do you think, Jenny? It's a good poll. How many? Well, we'll do something more local. How many cows are slaughtered in Canada each year? So once again, at St. Helens Slaughterhouse in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, they ship mother cows here to be executed so people can pretend they're baby cows and drink their milk. I don't think it's that many here, Ben. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe I'm off on my number, because if they can, I might have to take a look actually. Give me 1 second. Jenny's gonna give me the number, because I thought I had a number, but I might be off. Oh, it's just a yes or no. Damn. All right, I'm gonna change the poll. Or maybe you can just throw out the numbers in here. So it says 3 million cattle and 186,000 calves. I thought that number would be higher. Canada's a very high consuming dairy nation, but we are a smaller demographic. So I should end that poll. because I don't know how to think properly. Maybe I'm lacking B12, guys. Maybe I'm lacking. Ben's gonna look it up too. So if you guys haven't already, please go and subscribe to everyone here. Like basically everyone here has a YouTube channel, pretty much everybody. We're just trying to get everybody onto the live stream platform of YouTube. What I'm doing here exactly, I just have a tripod, I have a phone. It's simple. You press the button, you play, and we expose these places. Or you do your live streams at home or at other events. We might have some triggered employees here, I don't know. They're just finishing their day, so yeah, they gotta go home with the consequences of what they've done today, so. But yes, please go and subscribe to all these channels. You need 50 to do a live stream, and we can all help each other out. If you go to Mel and Steve's Instagram, we actually have a place there where we can all encourage each other to do this, to get active. We need to expose hellholes like this. Some of these cows are traveling from as far as Alberta, and for context, that's over 30 hours. That could be in a hot day like this, it can be in a freezing day. Sometimes they say they stop at this stop in between. I don't know if I believe it. So these cows are standing that whole time, sliding around in these feces and piss infested death trucks. Some of them are getting crushed, some of them are breaking legs, and then they're going to this place here where someone like Morgan supports it. And why would you support a place like that when you can live healthy, fine, on a whole foods, plant-based diet? Been shown to extend your life, also been shown to be much healthier than animal products and cheaper than animal products. So why not take that entirety and move away from exploiting innocent animals? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at the workers here. So for context, I used to work in these places. I used to be an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I worked for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency here for 15 years. I saw the toll, what took place in these slaughterhouses, the toll it took on the animals, the workers, the toll it took on me personally. Absolute nightmares to work in. I think a lot of workers come in, they feel like they don't have much of an opportunity to do something else, but that's besides the point. If that was humans in this slaughterhouse, would we say, hey, well, you know, they got to have a job, so we got to keep them working. So, you know, we wouldn't do that. And we should look at the animals the same. We've created this problem. It's time to end this problem. And what we're going to do is these live streams are going to end the problem, because we're going to have so many of them going that so many people are going to see them. And the empathetic people out there, the people that are open-minded, the people that don't want to abuse animals or have animals abused, will change their mind. Like you even see here, guys. So we got employees taking cards. He works here. That's an employee taking a card. Because deep down, that employee knows. He knows, right? He's looking at the card right away, straight away. Why would he be doing that if he didn't feel some sort of remorse? Wally, it's an iPhone. Sorry. Stream close-up. Yeah, so a lot of these workers will have conversations. They will take a card, and who knows, maybe they'll change. Yeah, and just like right here, guys. It's 3 cards given out there. So if you can, if you can't make the slaughterhouse day, maybe at night, maybe pass along a card. You never know, right? We have slaughterhouse workers who have changed, myself included. Cameron was in here earlier. Jake has changed. You know, there's several of us who have changed because we maybe intuitively we knew it was wrong. Maybe there was something deep down inside that knew it was wrong. I always felt it had to happen, but when I learned it didn't have to happen, there's no point of doing that anymore, right? It doesn't have to happen, and we know that. There's probably over 100 million vegans in the world. There's probably close to almost 1 billion vegetarians, but maybe a lot of those vegetarians don't know what happens with their milk, or maybe they're misled about milk. So I feel like they can change. It's very easy. Like where I live, there's a lot of vegetarians. You explain the industry to them, they're changed. And I have so many people from Asia that are now vegan, that are now activists. So on top of changing people to go vegan, when you're doing street outreach or you're talking to people, encourage them to get active. We need more activists. We need more people pointing a light on this disgusting industry. There's the workers now, right? Imagine this was a gym. Imagine this was an exercise facility. I've spoken with the owner. I'm just blabbing away, ain't I, Jenny? There's 600 employees who work along this strip here. Imagine a health facility. So I was introduced to the owner of this place not too long ago. And the first thing he said to me, I was introduced as a former inspector. And so like, if you know anything about these facilities, is you walk in and the red carpet is put out for the inspectors. They're like, they worship you, like they offer you meals, they offer you tickets, they offer you all these things. And so I could see where it might be very easy for an inspector to be like, oh, that's okay. Besides that, I feel like I work with a lot of people that had integrity, even though they didn't realize that we didn't need to eat animals. Maybe they did, I don't know. Maybe I can't speak to them. But the point is, they respect you in a certain way. So when I would go to this place and I met this guy for the first time, the first thing he said to me, and I know my reason why I think he said that to me, is he said, my dad died when I was 19. It's the first thing he said to me. I just met this guy. He shared something so personal with me. He's in his 60s, very bad health, 70s, very bad health. It looks very awful. And he tells that to me. What do you think that means? Chat, tell me what you think that means for him to express that to me the very first time I met him. In my head, I think, well, he expressed that to me because there's some guilt there. There's some underpinnings there as to why he felt he had to express that to me. Was that because he felt guilty? Was that because he wanted to give me an excuse as to why he's continuing this industry? Why he's continued to have this facility? Maybe. That's what I think. What do you think? Look at this. Disgusting. Ground up mother cows. I don't think a lot of people know. So when they grind up the mother cows for ground beef, it's not just one cow per slat. They ground them all up together. So that increases the risk of disease and pathogens tenfold, or maybe even more, probably 100-fold. So in any slab of ground beef, you probably could eat up to 100, couple hundred cows. Just in that, you're eating different animals in that sitting. Disgusting. And so often when I went to test ground flesh, often it would come back with E. coli, and they would retest. They had a sampling plan where you could retest in case it was a false positive. And oftentimes if you do 2 false positives, you would have to just do 2 tests. And they were just able to get away with so much. So, yeah. Some weird comments there. Chaotic here too, right? If you ever go to a slaughterhouse, just look at how chaotic it is. People are just mindless at these places. The short machine 15. Why do you, like, of course, yeah, we didn't go vegan because we thought the taste was bad. We went vegan because of our morals. Yeah. Okay, so we have our friend Alicia showing up. I just want to show you a sign here with Jenny. I'll point it to you, actually. Oh, I did. So, if you don't recognize the sign, guys, that's a sign from our activist friend Regan Russell, who was killed in front of a slaughterhouse holding up the identical sign. And so we bring it, and she was very dismayed by the law that was taking place. So we're just gonna say hi to our friend Alicia here.
It's horrible.
And yeah, hi.
Hi.
Thanks so much for coming.
No, it's awful.
Oh, it's so awful, I know.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm all sweaty.
Don't be thinking
Yeah.
her. I just had to come.
I'm David.
David, Alicia.
So how did you find my stream? Can I bring you in?
Yeah. I'm teary.
But that you as
Where do you want me there?
yeah, well, I got a live stream going here, right? And
Hi,
you're
everybody.
cheery, so you're just showing up here, and so the first thing you said was about the smell.
Well, it's just, I'm sorry, I'm crying. I've never come to a place like this.
Well, Alicia,
I was watching Mel and Steve earlier.
yes.
And then I don't know how I got yours. One of the channels could have been, I don't know. And then the fact that it's in Toronto, I'm like, wait a second, I need to come and see you guys and support. But I'm actually newly converted.
Okay.
9 months.
Amazing.
So I spent a lifetime being programmed eating this, which is awful. But as you come here, one, it's very, to the people there,
Yeah.
it's very hot in Toronto right now. It's sticky and
So
humid
hot.
and gross.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help with what's in the air, but the energy is also, it's sad, it's wrong. I'm probably making, sorry if I'm embarrassing
No,
myself,
but I'll be honest with you. This is the reaction everyone should have.
I mean,
Anytime they're around these places, this is the right reaction. You know, because it's what's happening in there in these places is an absolute injustice. You know, and you're experiencing it for the first time. I'm
first
assuming?
time, I mean, yeah. So getting educated and just understanding the harm to animals part.
Yeah.
And it's just so wrong. You know, this is legalized killing.
It really is.
And
right?
it's horrible when you think about it. And I spent a lifetime not knowing what I was doing.
Because we're lied to. We're absolutely lied to. We're told this thing, right? And then what's the alternative, right? So we'll just go with what society says.
Right.
And society has to be right. And it's too hard to go against social norms. But if I am wrong, then I've been doing something really bad for a long time, right?
Which is, we have been doing something
Right.
bad
Well,
for a
that's it, right?
But there's that click factor when you do it and you're ignorant to it. That's one thing. I mean, if you look at all the restaurants and how much are meat and animal, I mean, good God,
Yeah.
we're surrounded by this. But once you know, you can't unknow. I wore a shirt, I threw this on, something wonderful is gonna happen today.
Well, it did. You came here.
But maybe someone will have that click factor and realize that causing harm to animals is wrong. Like, it's just wrong. Just for what? A sip of milk? For an egg breakfast? For a chicken sandwich? Like, gross, man. I mean, this is like new still for me. And
Yeah.
there's just no way. It's a visceral change.
Absolutely.
So maybe something wonderful will happen to someone else and it'll seed
I love that.
in their heart and in their mind and in their actions. And you go, how long does it take? Immediate. It's
Right.
an immediate.
It's immediate switch, right? We call it the switch.
It is a
When
switch.
someone just absolutely gets it and they're like, oh, right. They're plopped out of this matrix. We call it the matrix. But
Matrix.
they're plopped out of it. And then they're in this new world where they're like, oh my gosh, this is what's happening. People are doing this. How on earth is this happening? And then some of us will be like, well, hide for a bit.
Yes.
Like I hid for a bit. I hid for years. I didn't get active because I was told, don't tell people what to eat, don't talk about it, don't this, that. Plus I worked in the industry. I thought I would get my ass kicked.
Right, which is noble that you're even coming forward and saying that and saying,
Well,
look,
yeah, I
you
mean,
know.
yeah. I mean,
Can we hear your vegan awakening?
My awakening was actually someone called Mark Passio off of What on Earth is Happening, and it's natural law, and it's a core component of natural law that no masters, no slaves. And I saw his video, and I think for about 6 months I had been feeling something in me. And then when I saw that one video, I call that the conversion video. Maybe I'll send it to you at some point. And that was the click factor. And I then, I went within the week, I then went on a 2-week water-only fast and then a 4.5-month juice feast. So I was getting all of the animal crud out of me.
Getting the stuff out of you.
Detoxing.
The violence, the...
Out. And that's the other part that I think that, people need to understand is the change. Is there something going on?
Oh no, Jenny's gonna go outreach. She's a machine.
Wow.
If you don't know Jenny. So Jenny's been vegan for 35 years, guys. 35 years and an activist for the entire time. Someone named Juliet who started Viva Charity in the UK inspired her. Jenny's originally from Liverpool, and she's non-stop doing this. Jenny actually has been arrested 27 times for animal rights advocacy. Just simply by showing a camera. I'm not saying you have to do that. You can come stand outside, but Jenny and her husband Peter have been doing this for a very long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's so many benefits. I mean, you feel better.
Yeah.
You do.
You do.
It's healthier.
Yeah.
It's the right thing to do. But I live in Toronto, and I'm
somewhere. Yeah, don't dox yourself.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't.
Okay,
I won't. But I've been to this area.
Yeah.
And I had no idea.
People don't know
that this was here. And when I got a whiff of the air, I didn't know where I was going. I'm like, okay, now I know where I'm going because I could smell.
You could follow the smell.
Where I was going.
Yeah.
And I was hit, and I arrived here teary because it's
terrible.
It is indescribable.
It absolutely is.
And
like Mel and Steve were talking about it today when they were at the Slaughterhouse.
Yes, I saw that this morning.
They couldn't,
with the
at
chickens.
points they were like, oh, the smell, it just,
yes.
It attacks you sometimes.
And you can say it, but it's almost, if you had smell-o-vision, then you would really understand. And so, you can smell everything. It's not when you open up the package of meat in the grocery store, this is not what you smell.
Because the package of meat in the grocery store would have gone through a chlorine bath.
Oh, God.
Would have gone through like a chemical spray, and then, would have been packaged all nicely, right? I
can't believe you've been doing this for 35 years.
This is, incredible, guys. So Alicia's come out.
It's amazing that you've come out.
Saw the live stream on Mel and Steve's live stream.
I've never come forward publicly.
Came onto mine, lives in the Toronto area, and was like, I gotta come down. I gotta come down and get out there. And you've been vegan for 9 months? 9 months coming out.
That's gestation period.
But yeah, exactly. So she's come out and she's like, I gotta speak out. I gotta get out there. Like a visceral reaction to coming out, to joining and getting active, guys. If that's not inspirational, I don't know what is. We all need to get out there. We all have this tool right here. This tool, this box right here. We can easily use it to transform hearts and minds. Look at this just happen, right? This just happened, so yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Do you work in here?
In Spanish.
Spanish.
Español?
Yo hablo solo un poquito español.
Hablo español.
Trabajar aquí?
They're speaking Spanish here, guys. She's asking him if he works
The
here.
heart. It's difficult.
He's also taking a card.
Like with the heart, is it difficult? My broken Spanish, but the corazón.
Trabalhar aqui.
Ah, you know Spanish.
Like, it's more broken Portuguese.
Ask him if he's here because of the language. Is that why he's here?
Porque tu trabalhas aqui?
Pero yo no trabajo en la parte que no es yo.
Oh, down the street. Okay,
gracias.
Yeah, he works down the street, but he potentially works at the tannery.
I'm thinking it's animals.
Yeah, he does have the gear on, but he took a card.
I think it's animal stuff.
Sometimes we just, if we can just, get in that little seed, right? Sometimes that could be very transformative. But
if it
exactly,
is.
Mel and Steve are on actually.
Hi, Mel and Steve, saw you
Yeah.
this morning and what you do. And yesterday with the sheep, it was beautiful.
Oh, that was a great stream.
That was
They went to a
lovely. They were
sanctuary.
feeding them.
It was
vegan
adorable.
Mickeys,
You guys
vegan
are so
Mickeys.
adorable. Yeah,
It was
it was
lovely.
great.
But even with this chap, even if he is at the tannery, okay, it's, you know, so much of this is because they have limited access to jobs.
Yes.
And so they're
Yes.
doing what other people don't want to do, unless you're like a psychopath and you enjoy this stuff.
Right.
Like, let's just
And there
call
are
it for
some.
what it
There are
is.
some,
I don't
for
know
sure.
if people are resonating with that, but
Yes. I think people are resonating with that, right? Absolutely. Like I was mentioning my story. There's a guy here. I was mentioning my story, and yes, like most of the workers, marginalized, racialized, minorities, refugees, immigrants,
there
stuff
you
like
go.
that.
Boom.
And of course, there were workers that I would walk in, and I think I mentioned it maybe on my last live stream that I actually feared for my life a little bit sometimes when I go in, especially the cow slaughterhouse. Hey guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they're coming off their shifts, eh?
They're coming off their shifts and they're taking cards. But yeah,
Should we
so
take a peek and see what they're coming out of?
you guys go
I'll leave
ahead.
my bag here.
Yeah, leave your bag here. I'll just stay here with my live stream for now. Just yeah, great. Awesome.
Can I see the transcripts of this afterwards? Do you keep
It will be live,
Yeah.
and you'll be able to take the live, and I think you can copy the transcript after.
Awesome, because I want to see everybody's like.
The comments,
Comments.
yeah, it will show, I believe, afterwards. What? But before you go, what turned you vegan? So it was a video you
It
watched.
was from, there's somebody called Mark Passio. It's natural law to be vegan. And so it's what should be. They're the principle of no masters, no slaves. And that will set you free. And it's in alignment with what is natural law in the world. And that was the key part for me. And it was a video from Mark Passio. You maybe could look up Mark Passio vegan. He kind of hides it because he takes a hit from people,
Certain audience,
you
yeah.
know. Passio is Passio, and he has a website, whatonearthishappening.com. But there was some clip, someone had put it on their website, and it was that excerpt of it, talking about it, that just did it. I'll share it with you. I'll find it and I'll share it with you
Okay.
if it suits. But that's what it was.
Right. So they're saying the
Okay.
comments on his right now won't show afterwards, but you'll get the new comments once it's uploaded, though. So I'll still share to my channel.
Thanks, Mel and
you'll be able
Steve.
to get- yeah,
They're saying your kindness shows.
absolutely.
Have
Like,
you-
and your
have you got a
courage.
YouTube
No,
channel?
no, I'm not. No. I'm a
Not-
private person, and
Yeah.
I just was compelled to. You're too close that I just thought I have to show that
It's
I
amazing
believe
that
in
you-
what you do. I've been on a lot of, Jeremy Leave, with Haz, with
Jeremy.
Jake,
Yes.
with Mel and Steve,
Yeah.
and so many. And there's only so much where you learn. Oh, and with Gary as well. And there's only so much watching. And then if you're this close, I just had to
Yes.
come.
Amazing.
I have no battery in my phone.
Amazing. Well, we'll get you
I
set
have-
up. I have a charger, and we're probably gonna go. We're
I
probably
have
gonna go
some.
grab a bite after if you
Okay.
want to join us
Sure.
too.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we're gonna go. do
yeah,
wanna
you guys
do
go take a
intel?
look, and
We'll do
I'll
intel.
try to
Bye.
summarize and maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, how incredible is that, right? So Mel and Steve do the live stream today, which inspires me to do the live stream, and Jenny. Then we get introduced to, how's it going, guys? Can I give you a card? Give you a card? Bro, anyways, those guys are workers. I talk to them sometimes. But how amazing is that, right, guys? Alicia follows the streams because Mel and Steve come up with this idea that we all have to be out of here with our live streams. Chip does it too, and Vegan Sign Guy does it too, and some others. And how incredible is that? Alicia sees us on the stream here, and she rushes down to share her story with us. How incredible is that? That's amazing. 9 months vegan. She Mark Pasasio or something. I'll try to find it and I'll share it in the description of this live stream. Went vegan because of that. Decides to come down after watching some of the live streams and take action. So Project Livestream showing exactly how it works. And now she's going to the front of the Slaughterhouse for her very first time with Jenny McQueen, 35-year vegan activist extraordinaire. Imagine that. How epic is that? So this is how change happens, guys. I'm just a simple dude carrying this computer device in my hand and showing the world that these places don't need to exist. And the more of us that do it, the more closer we'll get to animal liberation, guys. So please do the same. Get active. Get out there. Speak. Tell your story. Cameron, I would love to talk to you because I know you worked in it as well, and it would be great for you to share your story. No pressure, but I mean, you know, I know some other people that have worked in it too, and eventually they shared their story. I think it just can be very powerful, showing that industry workers can change, like myself, like yourself, like Jake, like many others. Rowdy Girl Sanctuary had, she had a cattle ranch in out of all places, Texas. And now she's a sanctuary. She divorced her husband over it. It's a great story. So I'm sorry, this tripod's kind of falling all over the place, but it works. Oh, you guys are awesome. I mean, everyone in the stream's awesome. If you're not vegan, yes, Peter. And Peter McQueen, guys, go subscribe to Peter's channel. I don't know if I've ever met anybody who goes to more or does more for animal rights than Peter McQueen, vegan activist for over 35 years as well, maybe even longer, Peter. I'm not sure if it was like a year or two longer than Jenny. Active, based, spends his life doing this. You know, he dropped this off close by and he's just an amazing guy. Yeah, they're married, Mel and Steve. They got a story. Maybe you can have them on sometime. They've got a story. I won't share their story because they probably share better than I would. But you guys are all awesome. Like, I see Jake. Jake's on there now 24 hours. He's the vegan Truman Show. So get on, go support Jake. Follow him around. He's traveling the city, speaking to people, trying to get stuff done, you know, getting people's hearts and minds to change. We all have that power. And I swear to you guys, I had nerves about speaking out. I had nerves about talking on camera. I had all these weird ideas of what's going to happen to me or how I have to be. And everybody's embraced me. We'll embrace you too. It's good to have different personalities, different ideas. Yeah, they met somewhere. I want to tell you, but maybe, no, I got to let Jenny tell you or Peter tell you. Yeah. So I think, where are we at? 108. I usually get to like 120 something. So I'll be on here for 5 or 10 more minutes. And if you guys have any questions, again, I'm an ex-slaughterhouse inspector. I worked for the Canadian Food Inspection Agency for 15 years. I worked in various aspects of it: slaughter, import, exports, sampling. I worked in investigations into armed farm cruelty and slaughterhouse cruelty. I've been on more farms than 99% of people out there. Ask away. I'm here to answer. We have people in the chat that are here to answer. Ex-workers in this industry as well in the chat. We can change. It's simple. It's just a perspective. It's just a little change in perspective. That's it. All you have to change is a little perspective. The how is so easy. We have so many replacements, but the why is the main factor. Why would you go vegan? Why would you live vegan? You know, why would you do that? And it's because of the animals. They don't need to go through what they go through. Mother cows here get shot in the head. Sometimes they're still pregnant. We have milk coming from their udders and they're going to slaughter. They're impregnated at 18 months, guys. 18 months. That's fucking whacked. It's disgusting. Pigs are sent to gas chambers as well as chickens. Most animals now are sent to gas chambers, CO2 gas chambers. Like, go watch Dominion the movie to see exactly what happens. Go follow our friend Joey Carbstrong, who exposes what happens in the UK and in Canada in gas chambers with chickens and in pigs. Pignorant's another video that you need to go watch. Pignorant the movie, go watch that. Learn the truth, see the truth about what takes place. This employee's walking by, but he knows, you know, my dude, you know, it's time to get a different job. It's time to move on. Anyways, yes, so guys, any questions? I see Red still kind of Red, he doesn't stop. He was booted out of, oh, and if you guys want to join, there's the English Hub. So they have a channel called Are Vegans Better? ? And so we have conversations in there every day. Axel, incredible activist, he has created the channel. People are, oh, there's Red. Red got into it with Axel, and I don't know. Anyways, but go there, support them if you're into Discord and you want to listen to some incredible activists. They are changing people on the daily there to go vegan, having conversations with open-minded, kind-hearted people who just don't know. Maybe some people just don't know. It's very easy to get people on board. They're empathetic, if they're kind, if they realize that they don't have to eat animals. I mean, it's very simple. Red here has just been barking just because Red has taken lives. Red has worked in this industry, and he doesn't want to admit to himself that what he's done is wrong. He doesn't want to look into the science or the data of PTSD and trauma when it comes to taking lives. He doesn't want to admit that he might have gone closer to psychopathy because he's closed-minded. He's closed off now. He's taken lives, and that causes trauma. It happened to me as well. It happened to me. Like, I'm not the same person I was the very first day I walked into a slaughterhouse. It changes you. It fucks with your brain, guys. And it does with Reds as well. Red won't ever admit it, though. Red's too scared to admit it. Because imagine having to admit it. It's too scary for him. Maybe one day he'll grow and he'll learn that he can speak up and talk about his trauma. Because he has trauma. There's no doubt about it. Look into it, Red. I asked you to watch that video, what killing animals does to your brain. Watch it, Red. And other people are gonna, like James here is gonna like be triggered as well, because he probably did it as well too. And there might be other comments where other people that have taken lives are gonna just pop in here and claim that they're okay. They don't know. They go home and they're closed off to their families. They turn to drugs, alcohol. They're not the same person they were. Yeah. And so look, you know, he'll just bounce around and talk about other things, but he won't talk about the truth, like James here, right? Am I right, James? How many lives have you taken, James? Did you befriend those animals? Did you become friends with those animals and give them names? And then you needlessly send them to slaughter, right? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I have people yelling. I should go check on my friends. Just in case, because things get a little crazy sometimes. How's the stream going anyways? Is everything okay? Are we glitching at all? Okay, so they're just right at the gates of hell. St. Helens, to be clear. So you can see it right up here. St. Helens, because it is hell. Hell on earth. Disgusting, smelly, trauma, PTSD causing, alcohol and drug addiction causing, violent crime rates in communities causing, environmental damage causing, hellhole. And people like Red and that James guy, they support places like this. They encourage PTSD and trauma. They encourage drug and alcohol addiction. They encourage violence towards others. They encourage that. They don't see anything wrong with being violent to others. But when you bring up dogs, maybe they have a different opinion. But how much different are dogs and other animals, right? They're not that much different. Are we that much different? Not really. So, yes. Vegan anthem, exactly. Always in there with a great comment. They're tipping over body parts?
Like a whole bin of like heads. It's one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
All right.
And
we're gonna go down here quick. Should I go?
Yeah, you should go.
What
I'll
about
get
all this
this.
stuff?
I'll get it.
Are you
go.
sure?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to get this on stream. Jenny's over there doing that as well. Hopefully it doesn't cut out too much. I know sometimes when you move fast, it does. So Alicia has come here. She saw the stream. She saw Mel and Steve's stream earlier today. And yeah, now she's probably seen one of the worst parts you can, where they're throwing body parts into a giant truck. And it's good to expose these places. That's the reason we're out here for. So they do this later at night. Disgusting. And now they'll probably try to stop.
There might be another one coming. That's the second one that we just saw.
Yeah. So they're
What I filmed is it looked as though it was all like skulls dropping down into the truck.
so they're saying that skulls were being dropped into the trucks. You can smell it. Oh my God. Oh. So I'm gonna just back up here so I can see the comments. Yes, guys. Please get active. Go over to Mel and Steve's channel on Instagram and get active. Join us. We're gonna help support you and get you out live doing the same thing we are, showing what takes place in this disgusting industry. We need to expose it. We need to share, and this is the way it ends, you know? The way it ends is us exposing how disgusting these places are. And even these truckers are now trying to move around.
Coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, he just opened the door and closed it.
So they're trying to manipulate.
Just opened. It was closed and it just opened now. And then it closed.
Right. So they're trying to manipulate so we can't see them dropping the body parts in.
That was the most vile thing. Jenny got it. It was a whole blue
Yeah,
container.
they're doing this truck now here
Sweet
too.
Jesus, this is awful.
Yeah. Imagine these are mother cows,
That
mothers.
was full of heads.
You guys saw heads here. So
It was a full container, a big blue bin,
So-
full of heads. They were skulls. You've got the
I
picture.
don't think it was skulls.
Oh, I thought it was skulls. What is that?
It just looks like.
Oh, it's bones?
it could be bones. So I'll show you guys trigger warning, okay? So this is on Jenny's phone. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's really hard to see.
You see?
So yeah, now you can, yeah. So that's what comes out of these places. Mother's body parts after they've been decapitated. And they now you can see the drivers are manipulating the trucks so that we can't see them.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
doing it incognito.
Yeah, he's trying to hide right there.
Oh my
That's
God.
why.
Oh, I see.
See what I mean? He doesn't have to go that far back. It's much easier for them to come out here. But
Oh,
because
wow.
they don't want to see us.
Here's it is. Here's another one right here.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
They can't stop what they need to do, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
That's full. You
So
can see with the shadow that is
Trigger
full.
warning, everyone. So this guy's dropping in body parts here. This is just daily work here, you know? This is what happens in these disgusting hellholes. Yeah, it was hard to see. Red, go seek a therapist, man. Your guilt is showing. Grow up. Don't be afraid. Watch this guy here. This guy, I just do not trust him, Jenny. He's moving in on you. Sorry, I was extremely close there, guys.
So like this is dead hall after this. This is rachelsfoods.com.
Yeah.
Dead hall. This is disgusting.
So
Honestly, like
and look how they're promoting jobs, right? Because of the employee term.
you can't get employed anywhere else because you don't speak the language, and then you're gonna be sinful in what you do.
Yep. Just be careful here. He could come further this way, Alicia.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Sometimes I don't trust them, as we've had an activist.
Well, they're in the killing fields, so
Exactly. And it's happened to one of us before. Yeah, this sign that we have here that Jenny's holding, it's one of our friends, Regan Russell, was run over and killed by a
What?
slaughterhouse truck.
What?
Yeah, just for holding a sign in front of a slaughterhouse truck.
Where? In Canada or the US?
And Burlington, Ontario at Slaughterhouse, yeah. So this place is called Cinemax. So they're a so-called rendering facility in Canada.
Sandy
Sanimax,
Max?
yeah. The other one is Rothsay. Those are the big two, I believe. Yeah, I can see it here, Jenny. So here we go, guys. Morning.
Because you're filming.
They're
trying to
flipping
get
sides
crazy,
because they don't want us to see, and
but
they're
they
tilting
should've
it
did
certain
was
way.
actually better, 'cause they
Yeah.
have to look at that.
Ah.
That was living a few hours ago.
Absolutely horrific.
You probably saw that truck come in earlier.
Yeah.
How long does it take to process from
Ah.
arrival to killing?
Hard to say. I would say it depends on how many cows. I can't even remember the time.
Right.
Like probably an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Because they would have to minimize the stress on the animal, probably for the quality of meat, because the uric acid makes it harden.
Well,
It
yeah,
toughens it up if they have that, right?
Yeah, you're right, and they have to do it by a certain amount of time for sure. Yeah.
Oh, God. So,
Jack had KFC for dinner. Let me tell you about KFC, Jack.
I don't even know if that's real, by the way.
Jack, by the way, I used to be a slaughterhouse inspector, and if you go Google recalls on KFC, you can see exactly what took place with them. And also, Jack, just so you know, the skin when it's crunchy, that's probably likely because the poor chicken had dermatitis.
Are you serious?
So you're eating that crunch that you do. You're eating dermatitis.
Lovely.
Also, if you were like to see their skin, you could also like if you go underneath their skin, you probably see all the parasites that are underneath there. So get a microscope, go check it out. And that little, what you call fat, is actually probably a tumor.
How can they take a paycheck?
A
There's
tumor.
another one.
Yeah, hang on, guys.
Zoom in to the grossness.
So like that fat that you think you're eating, it's actually probably a tumor, buddy. So happy eating.
Dear God. Is that what's left after like the damn beef wieners and stuff?
Yep.
Uh-huh. Which you have at a late night, you know, most of us growing up, outside the bars, Dumb and Dumber.
Well, it's normalized, right?
It is normalized.
This is normalized violence. And even we saw the driver, he was kind of laughing at us. You
He
know,
was laughing, and it's like, dude,
it just like,
your paycheck is linked to it's bad karma. It's sinful. But maybe he's so anesthetized to this. He's mentally separated.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. He's okay with it. And I understand for some people they need to like survive.
Yeah.
But oh God, there's a box of something. What are they trying? That's gross. That's the reality.
yeah, that would be the reality, right? The end product, so to say. So like,
That was living before. He just shook his head.
yeah. He's actually pretty quiet, that guy. usually.
So one of the other reasons why I switched that I didn't share is that if you support dominion over others, you're supporting slavery. And if you support the frequency of slavery, then you're okay as a human
Jenny.
being a part of slavery.
Sorry.
You know,
Well,
like,
it is.
and we are in a world where there is organized in a you know, it's just like this, it's hidden.
Yeah.
And in human world it's hidden, and we won't go down that rabbit hole, but it's still slavery. And if you attach yourself to that frequency, you're giving it your approval, you're giving it your consent, and this is 1 degree away from that. So moving away from that organized slavery and that evil and the sinful and the satanic and the karma
It's
is setting
absolutely
yourself
disgusting.
free.
So guys, look at, actually I'm going to show right
Now
now.
the pelicans or
So
whatever.
the seagulls are now going to grab their body parts. And people are like, oh yeah, like pandemics though. Yeah, this is what causes pandemics, guys. Absolutely. So you saw those body parts go in? Yeah. Those birds are eating that. And they'll bring them out to like little areas, and who knows if those body parts have disease or are infected with something. And so yeah, I don't work. I'm retired. Thanks, guys. This is my work, by the way. I stand up for animals. Tommy, what do you do with your life? Do you exploit others? Do you pay for pandemics, or do you cause pandemics? Do you think it's good to have seagulls flying around, grabbing body parts that could be infected with disease, flying around? Tommy, why do you pay for violence to happen? Why do you think that's okay? Why don't you be a hero and not a zero? Stop exploiting mother cows. They're innocent, sentient beings. They want to live just like us. They have families. They can feel pain. They're basically babies. They're like 2 to 5 years old, getting sent to slaughter. The calves, the males, are getting killed anyway from day 1 or 0 to 3 months. And the females are going in to have their bodily autonomy taken from them. Children, exactly. Stop exploiting animals, exactly. The meat tricks, yes, it's absolutely the meat tricks. Yeah, well, these guys are triggered because I'm just calling it out, right? Like, these guys who are...
They're saying someone's triggered?
Oh, these guys in the chat, they're triggered.
Triggering.
Well,
This is death. This is a death.
yeah,
This is a death engine, and they're worried about
I
the
agree,
people
I agree.
who are wanting good energy and good intention and not death. We're triggering? Like, this is truth inverted. Wake yourself up already. That's truth inverted.
Exactly. Wake yourself up, guys. This is absolutely disgusting. I mean, they have a small little bin throwing body parts over. Like, this is the body parts they cut out that aren't considered edible for humans. But are they edible for your companion animals? Are they edible for seagulls that are going to go spread disease and possibly go to a barn and infect somebody? You know, like, is that what you want? Is that the world you see as virtuous and going to like last throughout the times? No, a vegan world will, though. Yeah, it's disgusting, right, Laura? It's unbelievably disgusting. Jason Rogers, you're here asking me about abortions. Well, listen, I don't talk about that stuff on here, but if you want to look at what's causing pandemics, you can see the seagulls flying in the truck, grabbing the body parts, right? Seeing as you don't care about animals, maybe you care about humans, pandemics? I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. And Morgan, that says a lot about you, right? You say it's delicious, but I'm guessing you've probably taken lives yourself. You probably make money off of it. So you're just also deluded. You're too scared to go speak to a therapist and talk to them about what you've experienced and what you've been through. They'll tell you, right? They'll tell you that you've actually suffered from PTSD and trauma and stuff like that.
I wasn't
The
here.
minute that you arrived, and we weren't even outside the slaughterhouse, we were down the road in the shade, and you were in tears.
Off my high horse. I don't ride horses, buddy.
But I had no
That's
idea
exploitative.
it was beyond the area of a major road.
I have though worked in slaughterhouses, and I'm just sharing my experience. Should I not share my experience? Do you believe in freedom of expression in Canada, or what is it in the U.S. The Constitution? Am I allowed to speak? Yeah, exactly. Oh, fuck the smell here. I think I gotta end it soon, guys. I'm gonna vomit. It just smells so bad out here. But I hope you guys were excited to see Alicia, who saw Mel and Steve's live stream today, then saw my stream, and then got out because of Project Livestream. I hope that encourages you to get active. Jason, don't put words in my mouth. I'm not talking about that here, but I'm more than willing to talk to you about it on another platform. Here I'm speaking up for the animals. You know, the mother cows that sometimes are slaughtered while they're pregnant. So I don't know how you can hold some sort of virtuous view when you're sending pregnant cows to slaughter, which is absolutely disgusting. Also, guys, please go to Mel and Steve's channel, get active. It's a simple phone. You get 50 subscribers on YouTube. It's so simple just to get out here and point the camera at this disgusting industry.
And
Alicia,
thank you for doing what you do.
oh, thank you so much for being on here.
You know,
I
like-
appreciate you coming down.
Well, I mean, it's a global push, right? With Mel and Steve, and then you being live whenever it was a few days ago,
Yeah.
and then I happened to catch you live this time and thought, where are you? How cool.
I'll find you.
And it's my first time, and you cannot put into words. And it's so visceral. The energy is so wretched here. This is hell zone.
Unbelievable.
This is just off a main road, actually, in Toronto.
There's literally do you see the houses there? Did you see
Oh,
the
there's the
houses?
houses. We've got like a Staples and a Home Base and all that stuff just right beyond here. And yet here, this is license to kill going on. And
Yeah.
these poor animals who are innocent and don't deserve this. And I just think like a part of a human being has to die in order to support this working here.
Violence, yeah. You
because
lose yourself.
You do.
You lose your entire person. You lose who you are.
I mean, you want to talk farm to table. This is happening right here, and then you see like, and not in a good way. Not in a good way.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So thank you for the
Thank you so
opportunity.
much. Thank you for coming out. And as you see, how effective are we when we get out here and we speak up for the animals? And it even brought somebody out, 9 months vegan. She felt empowered to come out and speak out. No matter how uncomfortable she was, nothing compared to what the animals go through here. Again, follow Mel and Steve, go on their Instagram, get active. We'll join our little community and we'll add you onto our chat, and we'll get you 50 subscribers so you can do your live stream as well. I'm gonna call it, guys. I love you so much. I'm so proud to be a part of this community, fighting against the worst injustice ever. Speak up, get out there. They need our help, and much love, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you. And I always forget how to turn this off, so there's that awkward time. Thanks, guys.